Hello Pisces singles, and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this video is for my Pisces singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And Pisces, this is your reading for the first week of July 2018. Keep in mind, Pisces, that this reading may go vice versa. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It can go vice versa. And I invite you to take a look at the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs for more clarity if you happen to need it. Okay, and it's only general, so the details may not resonate with you. The outcome may not resonate with you. Every detail is not going to resonate because, keep in mind, it is general. With that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Pisces. Pisces, you're dealing with someone that is cold toward you, but I get the feeling, even though this could go vice versa, that you are feeling distant towards someone. Or the winter time could be significant to some of you. Maybe this person was born in the winter time. It could be a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or a Pisces, somewhere in their moon or rising. Or they're cold and distant. I'm saying you walk away from one phase and going into a new phase. This is someone that treasures you, Pisces, and you treasure them. But it's like at this point in your life, you want to be happy. And in this relationship, as much as you cared about this person, yeah, you want happiness. You want a victory in the outcome. You're wishing for this person from a distance. Possibly an Aquarius, or there could be an Aquarius involved. You want to balance out a situation that's been a bit complicated. You had a lot of conflict with this person that we're talking about. Conflict lately. Maybe the two of you are not able to communicate effectively without there being conflict, possibly. Let's get into it. Okay, so some of you, Pisceans, may have a child with this person. Could be someone possibly that you've known for a very long time. Someone that you love and adore. Okay, and it looks like you might be leaving or thinking about traveling to go and see this person, who could be a fire sign. There's a choice to be made, choice to be had. And when I see this card, and especially intuitively, this tells me that there's a third party. You got 3 doors here. 2 choices. Okay, so I feel like someone is choosing. Someone's probably tired. This could be you, Pisces, tired of living a double life. You're wanting to make a decision, possibly between a water sign, a fire sign. A water or fire sign is what I'm seeing so far. Some of you may be going to counseling. Integrity. Someone didn't pass the test of integrity in the past, and there could be a Scorpio involved. Death and rebirth. Things may change here and turn around. Someone wants a second chance. Someone has changed for the better for some of you. Duality, balance, harmony is what I'm seeing with the contrast, the contrasting colors here. Communication. Some of you are becoming speakers, or you're speaking to someone who is wise, such as a counselor. Regardless, you have a union coming in, Pisces, with a fire sign for some of you. Let's get into it. Let's pull some messages here for the Pisceans. Before we get started, I'll pull a rune. And Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces singles? Pisces singles. What do you want Pisces singles to know? Pisces singles. Pisces singles. Pisces. Okay. Grab 2. So, this is one for journey. So some of you may be traveling. And then we've got another one for female. Okay. So some of you could be that could be the mother of your children. It could be a female that's significant to your life, whether you're male or female. Okay, one more. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Okay, stand still. Okay, which is what that one stands for. So you're at a standstill with this person. There's no movement. You're thinking about going to see this person to resolve some type of conflict that you've had with them. Maybe you've gone through some type of spiritual awakening, some type of death and rebirth that you've gone through. I'm seeing the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, possibly. This is someone that disappointed you, broke your heart. But you, Pisces, can't get this person off your mind. You're not expressing how you feel. You're kind of keeping your feelings to yourself, playing your cards close to your chest. And this person could, for some of you, be a Taurus. Someone who was a bit non-committal, someone that runs from commitment. Possibly someone who's a bit secretive. And maybe at the time, you could have been a bit out of touch with your intuition. But as much, Pisces, as you want to be loved and give love, you might be feeling a bit defensive toward this person, a bit standoffish, because they hurt you. So you're finding a way to come to terms with all of these things. This is a lot that you have going on. There could even be some inner conflict going on. But one thing is for sure, I can't put it that way because it's a general reading. I'm seeing victory, and that's what you're going for. You feel like being with this person again would be a victory for you. All right, let's get into it. So, Pisces, I'm seeing that you have a lot of options that you might not even be aware of, especially with work, where work is concerned, career. And I see that you're getting over past disappointment, past heartbreak. You're trying to find the words to say to mend it with someone. And like I said, this could be someone at a distance. Someone who wants to reach out to you. Or vice versa. But you're healing right now. But it looks like there could be an air sign that you're thinking about reaching out to communicate with. And you may actually strike up a conversation with this air sign. It's Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But maybe you're not feeling confident about reaching out to them because of some type of conflict and drama that the two of you had. And this person ghosted you. Okay, they could have been in and out of your life, back and forth. But no matter how hard you try, you can't move on from this person. It's not that you can't. It's just that it's been very difficult. You can do anything you choose to do, so I don't like to word it that way. But you find it very difficult to move on from this person, who could be a Gemini as well or have Gemini in their chart. You're thinking about reaching out and making an offer to this person. But one thing that's kind of causing you to back up from this and not really express yourself is because you felt like you gave more in the relationship than your partner did. You're still heartbroken. You are. But you want the truth. You want some clarity about things. At this point, whatever arguments the two of you had, you're willing to lay those aside. You're tired of fighting. Okay? You want to work on it. You want to build with this person, reestablish what you lost in the past or what they lost. Okay, so what's it going to be, Pisces? You could have Leo in your chart, Pisces. But you walked away. You found the strength to walk away. Either you walked away from them, you ghosted them, or they ghosted you. But I feel like this person turned their back on the commitment. And you're trying to find the strength to be able to move on. But the thing is here is that you guys have this back and forth cycle. You have this habit of making up and breaking up. And right now you don't feel like you have the closure that you want. That's why you're wanting clarity. Absolutely. You want clarity on a situation that's unclear to you. You want to balance something out. Maybe you're wanting to bring balance to your life with career as well. Yeah, there's going to be, you realize that something needs to change here, which is why there's been a death and rebirth. Because you're realizing that there needs to be a revision in the way that the two of you do things. Because it wasn't conducive to anything healthy. The thing is, Pisces, you want unity. You want a relationship with this person in particular. This person that maybe you're questioning whether or not they have the propensity to change. And this is your stance right now, Scorpio. I'm saying Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, but Pisces, you are ready but waiting. But reluctant all at the same time. You still have these emotional ties to this person, and you feel like you would win by being with this person again. You feel like you would feel empowered having this person back into your life, because this is like a power couple type of thing. You're retreating, you're pulling away. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. You need some time to think about what it is that you want. You want to be happy, that's for sure. But right now, you don't really want to deal with anyone. This is the person that you have eyes for. You want their attention. And if you can't get their attention, then you just feel like you're better off just not being in a relationship and just focusing on you. With work, you might be feeling defensive because there could be some drama going on at work. A lot of competition. No one's wanting to work together. Maybe you left a job in the past that you felt was better for you, and you regret that decision. You regret walking away from a job that you once had. I'm seeing an offer for something better coming in for you. Maybe you got fired from that job. You're waiting for communication for a new one, and that opportunity is coming. Finances could be a bit of a shortage right now. You're definitely trying to balance your finances. You could be trying to balance your perspective and how you see things as well. I get a lot of back and forth. That's why there's a need for balance, because there's just back and forth thinking of wanting the relationship one minute, but the next minute thinking about everything that didn't go right. And wondering if it's the right decision. Are you going to take 2 steps forward, take 1 step forward and 2 steps back by bringing this person back into your life? Because you're realizing that this person can be a bit immature, a bit abrasive, and quite frankly, a bit disrespectful in the way that they communicate. And they had a third party possibly, which caused a lot of arguments and drama between the two of you. And you felt like they lacked integrity as well. And integrity is something that's important to you at this point, Pisces. So right now, you're feeling a bit resentful of the fact that this person had a third party. But you're willing to take a leap of faith to see if the two of you can make a commitment out of this. And have this relationship last for the long haul. For some of you, it could be a Sag. You're realizing that it's going to take a lot of hard work and a lot of effort to reestablish this relationship, but I feel like if you felt like the two of you can mend it, I believe, Pisces, that you're right there. You're wanting to do this. But like I said, back and forth. One moment yes, the next moment no. See, there was a reason, because it says time for a nap. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. But it was necessary for you to take a break from this person. Because things became very dramatic, very complicated, and frustrating. And you weren't happy, and that's your intention, Pisces, is to be happy. You want to be happy in this relationship. And you might, I'm hearing that song that says, if I can't have you, I don't want anyone else. But this is the thing. This is someone that was between relationships. They had you and they had someone else. The reason I say that is because I'm seeing 2 court cards here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. They had you and they had someone else. They were keeping their options open. Third party situation with the 7 of Swords. All of those thrown in together. That with some other things here. I see that this is a third party. Or was. Okay. Thing is, though, like I said, you're willing to jump full speed ahead into this. Back into it. But the issue, the thing is now, is that you want this person to have integrity. You want to make sure that they've really gone through this death and rebirth change. They're not the same person that they once were, is what you're hoping. And you want this person to make a choice between you and someone else that they're dealing with. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship because I'm seeing child and a counselor. Some of you could be going through it with your mother. Okay. Maybe you had a complicated and tumultuous relationship with your mother. Maybe, you know, there's some changes there that you feel that need to be made. Okay. What you want is a new life. You want to move past all the BS and the things that were holding the two of you back because you see this person as your future, Pisces. And you're not at this point willing, even though you're still resentful and you're still bitter towards what happened. You haven't fully healed from it. You're still hurting, but you feel like you're willing to move past that. If it means that this person is willing to compromise and change from how they were in the past. So let's begin a cross-watcher spread. This is someone that left you for someone else. Back and forth. The thing is, the two of you have this unfinished business. So it's not over because the lesson hasn't got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So whatever lesson that was here, it hasn't completely been learned. So you're getting another go round until this wheel turns upright. So here it comes again. Here this person comes again. You've got this unfinished business. And for some of you, you have a family with this person. Or otherwise, this is you being surrounded by like-minded people at your next job, your next opportunity. That's your desire anyway. Because whomever you're with at work right now or were with at work right now, it's like butting heads. No cohesion. People working against you, lying, stealing. That's no way to be. So you're telling yourself that you want a career. You want to be surrounded by people that want the same thing as you do, that share the same integrity as you do. Okay, Pisces. So we're going to do career real quick. And we'll take a look at the cross-watcher spread. Health real quick while I'm shuffling for career. Stress. Stress-related situations, way too much worry. And just worry over things that you can't control. You're having a lot of self-doubt. Spirit says take on a leadership position in your own life. Take the lead. This could even be with career, taking the lead. But I'm seeing fear, a lot of fear. A lot of keeping your feelings to yourself, bottling your emotions, Pisces. Which is why Spirit is saying it's time to decide. What do you really want? Not just in your career sector of your life, but overall. Some of you are definitely becoming speakers. You have skills of oration. Okay, or you're becoming counselors. Or maybe you're going to a counselor to get some type of advice about what to do with your career. Some of you are becoming spiritual teachers. That could be why I'm seeing counselor and speaker. Yeah, because you're into teaching. And family is very important to you. Okay, so some of these circumstances could be ongoing regarding family members, platonic love, family love. Maybe there's spiritual teachers that run in the family, all right? But right now it's time to decide. Someone's having to decide between a third party or definitely with your career, time to make a decision about what it is that you want. Some of you, this may require studying, going to school. And it looks like you do have a thirst for knowledge here. Okay, so let's take a look at the cross-watcher spread. Holy Spirit, what do you offer? Discernment. Your cross-watcher, They're trying to break the situation down mentally, really. They're trying to assimilate the situation to figure out what it is that they want to do. There could have definitely been some misunderstandings, because it looks like one of the biggest issues here amongst the big issues is communication. Okay, so they're trying to understand. They're trying to make sense of everything that happened, and I feel like they want to reach out to you. They want a new beginning with you. They could be at a distance, okay? They may want to travel to you, and whatever lesson that was here, it could be Pisces that maybe you don't quite see the lesson because maybe you were a bit out of touch with your intuition at the time, but it could be that they've learned the lesson. Some of you. Enlightenment. Someone has realized something. They've had a change of perspective. They've gone through the death and rebirth process. So your cross watcher could be the one with the third party. Or if they're not, they are wondering if they're still part of the third party. They don't want to be pulled into the drama. Trying to make wise decisions. Their intention is never to be part of a third party. They are not wanting to be anyone's second choice. They want you to come clean, like I said, and make a choice, make a decision. Okay? Because right now they're saying this is the time. Okay? It's like time to decide. They're thinking to themselves, if you don't decide, I'm walking away. Because they saw the lesson. One of you gets the lesson while the other one of you is still kind of trying to figure it out. You're on your own page here. Okay, so for the Piscean cross watchers. Nine of Cups in reverse. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that you're dealing with. Or an Aries. See that? They want you to make a decision. They want you to stand firm on whatever decision you're making. They might be giving you an ultimatum, saying choose, or I'm better off being single. They don't want to show you a single bit of emotion, by the way. The Emperor is very controlling of his emotions, doesn't like to show his feelings. It's not that the Emperor doesn't have feelings. It's like, what popped into my head is that Tina Turner song, What's Love Got to Do with It? Okay, they just want to make a decision, not based on emotion, though they have it. They just don't want to, they're trying to mask their emotion. And they don't want their emotions to influence their decisions. They're thinking with their mind. Strategic. Sorry for my hands, I'm a Gemini rising. Geminis typically have this thing with hands. They're very hands gestured, very handsy. Very into gestures, hand gestures. Okay, so this person, they may have acted as though they've moved on from you, when they truly do want to come see you. After you made a decision, of course. They want to know that you're not still leaving skeletons in your closet. And they're wondering whether or not you've gone through the death and rebirth process. Have you really changed? Because that's what they're really thinking about. They're like, oh my gosh, would you just make a decision and stick to your decision, is what they're saying. They feel like you don't want a traditional relationship, which is what they want. They want marriage. They want a commitment, not this fly-by-night thing, not this going back and forth between them and someone else, and the headache of a relationship that's not stable. That's not what they're looking for. They feel taken advantage of. They feel like you didn't value them. Because they feel like you didn't value their standards because you may have had a third party, and that's not what they signed up for. See that? They do want to come and see you. And if there are travel plans that some of you have, there could, for some of you, be travel delays. Okay. You might have a child with this person. So I'm seeing mother and child, or father and child. So this, your cross watcher could be the father of your children, the mother of your children, because I'm seeing references here to family. Okay. And some of you are very into the environment, or maybe for some of you this means go out in nature. right? To think about what you really want, to get grounded and get centered. That's the best, one of the best places that you can go to get grounded and centered is out in nature. Yeah. Spending some time outdoors. Getting out of your mind, getting out of your head. Yeah, see, they do want to discern things. They want to cut through the confusion. Dissect it, break it down. They're thinking a lot about things. For some of you, you may get an invitation from your cross watcher to come and see you. And your kid, if you have a kid with them, they want to know that you're loyal. Okay? They feel like they've been loyal to you. They want the same thing. They're wishing and they're hoping so badly that they can get, that the two of you can get on the same page and get on with your lives, not apart, but together. Okay, Pisces, see, they miss you. They're thinking about you in their quiet time. They want to swing by and come say hello. They have these romantic feelings toward you still, Pisces. Pisces, single sun, moon rising, and Venus signs. Pisces. And my Pisceans. Pisces, Pisces. Pisces singles. Yeah, for some of you, your cross watcher is a Leo. Self-confidence and forgiveness. They're trying to find the strength within to forgive. Forgiveness does not mean, though, that, you know, doesn't mean that you're a doormat. Some people get that twisted. Unforgiveness can be this, but it goes at your own pace, of course. But unforgiveness is like an anchor that pulls you down emotionally, spiritually, and keeps you from moving forward. Because whether or not you get back into this person's life, they may move on. They're not thinking about, they may or may not continue to think about all of these things that happened in the past. They may actually get past it. But with you, you're going to, unless you find a way to come to terms with this, you're going to continue to carry this around, and it can affect your other relationships, whether they're romantic relationships or not. So someone, they want forgiveness. They want to forgive you. They have forgiveness on their heart, but they're not wanting to be a fool. For some of you, things are coming full circle. It works out for you. Okay, your cross watcher could be a Virgo. Okay, they're a bit distant right now. They're doing their own thing. Spiritual growth and insight. I'm seeing that you're definitely growing spiritually, and you're wanting to share your gifts with other people. And Spirit's saying go for it. If that's the case, if you got the gift, share it, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, some of you are very into the environment. You are like environmental activists. Spirit saying stay determined, stay the course with something that you are interested in doing. Scholarships and the pursuit of education. Some of you are going to school. You may get some type of scholarship, but you may need to talk to your school counselor first. Spirit says it's time to get to work with whatever it is that you have an aspiration to do. Like I was just talking about, whatever you're gifted at doing, Spirit saying it's time to get to work. Go for it. I'm seeing money, a change in job, or a promotion. Some of you are leaving. You're a bit reluctant to leave for the new opportunity that comes in for you. But I'm saying, yeah, communication from a distance. Someone could be watching you from a distance. And what I mean by that is on social media, or maybe there's some type of rigorous background check that you might go through with a new job. Okay, so Pisces, let's go ahead and pull a card of advice for you. Pisces. There's a particular deck that I wanted to use and I don't see it. Bear with me one quick second, because that's what the spirit guides are pointing to me. They're saying use those. So bear with me, because all of these cards are looking the same right about now. Okay, here we go. Pisces, single, sun, moon, rising. For some of you, it's time to go with a work situation. Time to go. You have something better coming in for you that's going to give you the time and attention, and give you the accolade that you deserve, promotion that you deserve. You're focused on surface. Spirit says focus on your gift, on your talent. Blessing in disguise. It says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your unanswered prayer. I'm sorry if you hear that outside. People are popping fireworks. It's only the 30th. What happens to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Okay, so this was all a blessing in disguise after all is said and done. Don't be discouraged. So I am seeing love coming in for you. For some of you, you may leave this person and go with a new partner. But some of you, you will continue on in this situation because there's a lesson that hasn't been learned. When you resist the lesson, you continue to go around in circles. Whether you're with someone else new, it's the same cycle because there's a lesson here. Energy work. Some of you are becoming light workers, spiritual teachers. Again, confirmation that Spirit is saying go for it. Spirit's saying that there's nothing to worry about. You may be stressing yourself out about things, Pisces, that are beyond your control. Spirit, because I'm seeing that they are beyond your control with the wheel in reverse. Spirit says be honest with yourself. What do you want? And then once you're honest with yourself, take some time away to think about things, retreat. Think about what it is that you want. Don't make any type of rash or abrupt decisions or emotional decisions, okay? Because after all is said and done, there's a choice to be made, okay? And take a look at this card. There's someone crying and then there's someone that's not. Don't make a decision based on emotions. Get grounded and get centered for what's to come in next, Pisces. Thank you. So Pisces, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, you can reach out to me via my website, or not reach out to me. You can reach out to me via my email, angelicascensionstarot@gmail.com. But you can reach out to me. You can book a reading rather on my website, angelicascensionstarot.com. And if you need something right away, there are emergency readings available and there are telephone readings available. So if you're needing something the same day, email me, put in the subject line that you have an emergency reading, and I'll take a look at it and we'll see if we can set something up for that day. And of course, nothing has changed with Instant Go, so if you would like to get in touch with me on there, I am available there by text only. Take care, everyone. If you found that this video did resonate, don't be afraid to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye for now.